go. Welcome back to Tea and Taboos. Hi, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Alana. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So
Yes.
we were just discussing, weren't we? Spill the tea on the depiction of, we were talking about the Real Housewives, weren't we?
Yes, yeah. Real Housewives as according to reality TV, or Real Housewives as according to reality. Real reality,
exactly.
not on the television.
I didn't really watch a lot of the Real Housewives, but I did like watch that show, Wife Swap, which is always really entertaining, especially in America. Where there was like this one, not to sound rude, but it's going to sound a little bit rude. But like there was this one family, and like this woman was like a proper health advocate, and the son was like into his deep fried chicken, his pizzas, and he was just getting so angry. He was like, if she wants to come in here and like change everything, then she ain't got nothing to do about it. I'm still gonna have my chicken wings and my fries and my pizza. And he got so dramatic with it, he literally packed a bag and he was like, I'm leaving, this like little kid, just because this like this person was like trying to get him to eat healthfully. And it was just so funny. It's just so funny.
And how old was this? Was this the husband?
No, this was a kid. He was like 9 years old. He was
the kid was leaving. Oh my word!
Yeah, because she came into the house. She's like, you guys eat a bunch of crap. Let's like make some healthy decisions because
have a vegetable.
They swap wives, right? And then they cook how they're gonna cook at home and all that jazz. So then you would see the other wife like obviously cooking all this deep fried stuff, and then the family being like, "What is this?" So it's just funny to see the like different dynamics of families and traditions, I suppose.
Well, I suppose, I was trying to find I suppose I could take pictures of my house, but this is why I have backgrounds like this.
not showing any of my house. I'm trying to lean forward into the camera.
Bunnies. I mean, literally, I do. I chase dust bunnies. There's constantly dust bunnies around. My family walk them in. So mine's a little bit like that, except this has less dust bunnies.
Yeah, no, that's mine currently right now as well. You should see my room. It is atrocious. It is terrible because I have like I have like a bunch of drawers and they're falling apart, so I literally just have drawers on my floor, just like this will do to fit my clothes in for now. I'm like in between moving houses, but yeah, it's just a shit show basically in here.
Well, so yeah, I do relate.
I'm leaning forward so that you can't see the treacherous background, hopefully. Anyway,
I am not moving house, but yeah, I have had new stuff moved in to try and make space for stuff, and yeah, I still haven't tidied the stuff into the new stuff that is there for the space. I mean, basically, I've got clothes scattered everywhere. I'm surprised they don't wake up in the morning where the boyfriend's just dumped them on top of my head.
That's hilarious. I deserve a better life. That's hilarious. No, it's what were we saying? There was an image that we were talking about. We were talking about images and depiction of housewives, and they're always smiling, aren't they? Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, we're smiling while we're cooking. We're smiling. You should know we're not smiling.
No,
I hate ironing.
Oh yeah, me too.
And ironing. I hate sweeping.
I know. I hate hoovering. I hate sweeping. I actually don't mind cooking, but I actually have to be like in the proper mood for it. I have to feel inspired. But when I actually get into cooking, I actually find it quite relaxing. And I think that's because my father was like the good cook in our family. He was always showing us what he's putting into the curry, or like, oh, I'm going to put this in here, or I'll show you how to do this. Whereas my mother absolutely loathed cooking. She absolutely.
Here's my question. Who washed the dishes?
That is a good question. Oh, both my parents. They would do it together. Proper cute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's quite sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Or my sister and I would help. My mum would like throw us the occasional chore to do, like, do your laundry or bring this downstairs, or can you like clean your bedroom a little bit, or like, can you hoover this one room and stuff. I remember very distinctively, I should really get that for the house because that was great stuff. It was like this powder that my mother put into the carpet, and it was like a scent thing. So I remember I do have a very vivid image of just these like little balls of powder all over the floor. And then she'd be like, go and hoover it now. And it would draw out this like really beautiful scent. So yeah, that's quite reminiscent. I'll have to try and some of those.
Well, I mean, I remember my mom sort of like, I myself have done my own washing by hand,
yeah,
because I didn't have a washing machine. I've seen my mother get on her hands and knees and scrub floors. You got 2 chances if I'm freaking doing that.
Yeah.
I think of the housewives through generations. In the 50s, they were supposed to be happy housewives, and look after their husbands. Who's got time for this shit?
Yeah, well, that's it,
Between
right?
the kid, the house cleaning, the cooking. No, that is not. It's not a housewife. You're not sitting
No.
on your derriere and ladies who do lunching type of thing, as in they are like on the Real Wife.
Wouldn't that be lovely if we could all afford that? Like to afford to look that glamorous and have that makeup and the gorgeous earrings and the stunning, like, you know,
Yeah, I
clothes,
don't
and they
think
could
one
sit
of
around
them has
drinking
ever done
cocktails.
a real housewifely duty as well.
Exactly. They'll have like their maids or their cleaners or whatever do it for them.
Yeah,
And
this is ladies who do lunch. I want to be a lady who does lunch.
I quite liked that I'm independent though, to like, you know, clean my house and do my cooking. I'm glad that my parents taught me that, you know, because I think I can bring something to the table, you know. And this sounds a little bit traditional, a little bit sexist, but you know, when I've been in relationships, like people really appreciate that about me, like that I can cook. And it's actually quite sad that so many people don't really know how to cook.
Well, you see, that's the whole thing. As I said, I taught my son the basics about how to cook, and
Yeah,
then he went on and did chefing for a while. So
it's
on,
awesome.
yeah. So when it comes to actual your restaurant food, my son can cook good restaurant food, but for home he'll cook noodles.
Mm. And that's it. And like you know, my ex, you know, when I came in to live with him, I think he was just living off pizza, deep fried shit, microwavable shit. And like I remember him even saying to me, like when I'd like cook pastas and spaghetti and stuff, he'd be like, "This is amazing," and it just wasn't even anything groundbreaking. It was literally
Yeah,
like
and you're thinking it
mincemeat,
is. I'm thinking it tastes
mushrooms,
foul,
you know,
lacks garlic.
chopped up veggies that you chuck in your spaghetti, and he's like, "Wow, this is amazing," and I'm like, what kind of spaghetti have you been eating? It was like, well, you know, the person before me, like they'd literally just get like pasta sauce and pasta and that'd be it. There's like nothing in it. So I was just like, like, I don't know, is it maybe a little bit sad? Maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental because, you know, not everyone's taught how to cook, but you know, it's a good thing to have and it saves you money and it's healthier for you. And there's lots of benefits to doing it. So,
Well,
you
yeah, but at the same time, you know, you take a look at these women. They've got. I don't. This is Potomac. I don't know. It's somewhere in America.
yeah,
Now, I'm sure there's a river
yeah.
called the Potomac. Anyway, you know, and they're all glamorous and lovely. You know, the only time most housewives look like that, and even then it's a push nowadays, is on date night. And some people can't afford date night anywhere fancy. Nobody goes dancing. I mean, it's like, where are you people going?
Exactly. And it's so expensive to go out as well. Like, really, you know, I've been going out quite a bit lately because obviously I'm between jobs right now and I have the freedom to do it, but I can't do it anymore. I'm like, no, it's too much money. I can't. Even if you go for like literally, you grab like a wrap, a sandwich, and like a
Yeah, and it's not like you can afford to wear that dress going out, or even wear that dress
exactly.
when you're doing your housework.
Exactly. Can you imagine if
I
you're
mean,
like, that's actually such a good depiction of the Real Housewives? They'll be wearing these like really beautiful garments, and then they'll be like, "Oh yes, this is just what."
yeah, like that's how you're going to clean your house and clear up dust bunnies that have been collecting for a month, like mine have.
Exactly.
Actually, it's probably 3 months.
Yeah, there you go. And I normally wear the crappiest clothes when I do my house cleaning. I'm not glamorous about it at all because I use like bleach for the bathroom and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want
Yeah, I mean, even take a look at these. Actually, I think this is from. Uh, it had some strange title, something like "Neighbors with Benefits." I have to wonder what kind of benefits.
they like swingers or something.
But you know, nonetheless, you don't do housework in this, man. This is not
Oh, yeah.
like. I mean, yeah, I granted. You know, this is how I go out.
Yeah, right. Like I don't get dolled
The
up to do.
normal housewives go out.
Maybe in the
Real
maybe
world.
1950s, you know, they would get doled up, wouldn't they? Because you don't know who might be dropping over, or like, oh, it might the milkman might be dropping over, you know, like that's something that's depicted in Edward Scissorhands almost. You have those housewives that do get very doled up, and then one of them's like calls a plumber over because she's like, I don't understand plumbing, and then she's like very glamorous, big hair, very vibrant, like headband. She's got her cigarette, and she's just like leaning over the plumbing thing, and that's like, oh yeah, yeah, and like flirting with him. I'm like, that's a very traditional thing because you know
I,
they,
I don't know
yeah,
whether it's just me, but I'd call that a high maintenance wife who happens
yeah.
to do lunch and has a bunch of maids to do the freaking housework.
Good luck to being married to them because no offense, they seem a little bit too high
Mm.
maintenance, darling. No.
And while I'd say that this lot probably do their own housework, they probably even have hubbies who help, or is it the
Yeah.
neighbors? everything else.
That's it, right?
Anyway, but nonetheless, they do look more like your general run of the mill, like we do when we go out. This is how I dress when I go out somewhere nice. I don't even dress like that when I go out somewhere nice. Can't afford it.
I know, like literally
That's
those.
me.
Yeah, that's me. That's definitely me. The fools. That's how I look when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, the Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I actually love
yeah.
I actually think that's really cool. So I definitely Viking. I've got a friend like that in the UK, dressed up as a pirate and a Viking all the time, just because he does. And there's actually these like group of people that like identify as pirates, and I actually go to these like pirate pubs in like Hastings and stuff. So that's actually quite funny. They do it up there for dreadlocks, have like the Viking material. They have like the weird funnel thing that it used to drink out of, and they get like really sloshed on it. So it's quite funny.
I don't know whether it's me, but this British Viking woman, because this is from Horrible Histories, just if anybody's asking, she doesn't look like the Viking woman you see from the Viking series, so they go out and kill and plunder with the men.
She's about to like go and tend to like the sick or something.
Yeah. She's not the Viking woman I expect her to be.
No.
And
yeah.
Okay, granted, I bath more often than the thralls, but yeah, we don't know when that was.
Well, they've made, I think they've the depiction and with what's happening with all the later series like Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, all of these like epic big adventure fantasy films, they've made that sort of look of the Viking. They've made it very powerful for women, which I do love. You know, the women are wearing armor and stuff like that. They've got swords, they've got shields.
Yeah. I'd rather be a kick-ass Viking than a housewife.
Exactly. So it's like they've got these hair drenched back in these like gorgeous braids, these like proper attire. They look strong and powerful, the women that are depicted as Vikings and nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, real mothers are nursing babies, even with a Puritan family or otherwise, you know. Then you got the husband who's obviously, you gotta tie you to the kitchen sink so you can drop babies and wash dishes. And then you've got the Restoration family on your right. Now, I'm a little bit more Restoration, you know, a boogie here, the boogie there.
They look be having fun as well, don't they? They're having a grand old time.
He's yeah. That was post Cromwell.
And she's like having a jolly dance up, you know. I'm with their kind of vibe. They look fun. They look a bit bland and sad on the other side.
Yeah, you know.
Look like, why am I married to you? Why did I have your baby?
Yeah, you know, if we're going to see some real housewives, can we really show what housewives really do? And no, we do not do it with a smile on our face. It's a miserable, sorry old job.
No, we do not. If anything, I look like a very miserable cow when I'm doing housework. Like I literally have the death stare on. I'm just not enjoying myself. My soul's just being sucked into the vacuum cleaner. There's just no joy. But yeah, for some reason I do like cooking. So maybe that's my dad.
Here's the thing. There is one thing that I have found makes me happy when I do housework, but everybody else in the house must be gone. Totally gone. I don't want to see them for dust.
I'm like that
because I'll put my music on, which is very much 80s pop. So I'll dance around the house while sweeping with a broom. Although saying that, I'd rather have carpets.
That's you know what? I'd rather not have carpets because like they get so much cat hair in. So I'm like,
well, that's because you got a cat. The thing about carpets is it absorbs the dust. So you don't see dust bunnies flying around quite so often.
That's it, right? So I'm quite happy that wood and stuff, but there's not as much hoovering to do as opposed to my last place. But not fun. I don't like being an adult. Adulting sucks. you know when you're a kid you're like, oh, it's fine, mum and dad are doing it, it's all good, and then when you get old you're like, oh crap, now I have to do all this on my own, maybe not even with any help. What in the world? It's just it's all great fun. All great fun
of messy houses and ladies who do lunch, and this is why I have fancy backgrounds.
Yeah, I know. I should that's why I leaned to the camera. I was like, "Thou shalt not pass; no one shall see behind me." So
Oh, is that why you plunged into the darkness?
Yeah, literally. I'm out of the just like see this awkward profile of my face. Like,
here's your housewiffery.
It's just like,
we're going to go do
it's a tornado of dust. It's like, or like the fairy godmother, I'll just like disappear into like a cloud of dust instead of like glitter.
So please like
and subscribe to our channel.
We are TML, Tea and Taboos, and Yeah, I think I got a picture here. So it was me. Hello, me. Bye, everyone. Although maybe I should do that one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Until next time.